You guys remember this video, right? I mean, it got like 10 million views. At least one of you have seen it.
Tom Brand excelled at business,
The Firebrand Tower will be the tallest building in North America.
but failed at what mattered most.
Hi, Tom.
Yes, I know. I'm late.
You gotta be here, and you have to bring an exceptional gift.
Hello?
Now, a mysterious man
You look familiar.
I'm Tom Brand. I own Firebrand.
Yes, I use the newspaper in the poopy boxes, and I see your face all the time.
is about to change everything.
Can I just pick out a cat and then I'll be on my way?
He likes you.
Yeah, keep the change.
Okay, Cass,
I'm sorry?
let's do this. So, what you doing in there?
Wait a minute. I'm a cat!
Who needs a litter box?
Hey!
Smile for Instagram.
Hey! No! Back off!
Hey! You!
Nailed it.
I'm really surprised how much people actually wanted to see this film though. So much so, I almost think these comments are just fake or just a small little joke. I have to admit though, the first time I actually saw this movie's poster, I kinda wanted to see it. Keep in mind, I did not see the trailer. Well, soon enough, I saw the trailer and regretted even considering watching it. But now up to this day, I've seen this movie. I've seen the garbage this movie has offered me. I've lost the millions of brain cells this movie has assassinated. So let's watch it. The movie starts out with an actual pretty good song. I mean, the soundtrack is better than the movie itself. Some movies would usually catch on from what kind of pop song that's trending when it came out or something, but this movie didn't. Good job, movie.
You think this is cute, don't you? You think there's a real connection there.
Kevin Spacey, aka Tom Brand, is complaining about how much he hates cats. I mean, he isn't even ranting about the things that cats might do that might actually irritate someone who actually owns a cat, but instead he rants about how much cats don't love you and how they just want to feed off your hands as much as they can till you die.
Okay, super helpful.
So we get introduced to Tom Brand's son, David Brand. Wow, these names are really bland. Ha 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 ha.
Billboard.
What do you think?
Might be a little heavy on the Photoshop.
Give me a real F-16, we'll take some real pictures.
No, they said they don't have the budget for it.
Fire the marketing department.
So they're arguing about some business stuff and Tom Brand jumps out of the plane. So Tom Brand just jumps out of planes, I'm guessing. I mean, is it his thing or something? Is he known for jumping out of planes? They don't even bring up the whole jumping off of stuff again until the ending of the movie.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. What an incredible view, and I mean all of you that I get to look at this fine morning. Thank you for coming. Now, when we open this building 1 month from today, the Firebrand Tower will be the tallest building in North America. And that means that we can finally move out of that dump we've all been forced to work in all these years down the block.
So Tom here is trying to build the tallest building in the Northern Hemisphere because of ego, but has competition with a different building in Chicago that is too trying to go for the tallest building everything, I think.
Mr. Brand, any comment on the Paragon Tower?
Oh, you mean that tin shack they're gluing together over there in Chicago? No comment on that.
Rumor is they're beating you by 60 feet.
Dang it!
By the way, they never really go into detail with the building in Chicago. They just keep talking about it and mentioning it.
All right, I want to move fast here. Have legal review this overnight.
They're all tied up with the tower.
Listen, I know we have to keep them happy, but we can't let this building distract us from...
Why, you've got something better to do?
So Ian, yes, this fellow right here, wants to control Firebrand for himself. Not because of revenge, not because he wants to be the boss of everyone, not because he wants the monies. He wants to control Firebrand because he believes that Tom is doing a bad job of being the CEO. And I agree. Tom is a terrible CEO.
Look, we are just about to cap off the tallest building in the Northern Hemisphere, and I can't brag about it if I don't own it. This is the distraction. Okay, everybody, let's pretend that that didn't just happen.
What's that?
It's a surprise.
At last, we finally got into cliche 1263, the daughter. Rebecca Brand is the annoying rich daughter that gets neglected by her father. So Tom forgets Rebecca's birthday and has no idea what to get her. He asks Rebecca what she wants and she answers with a cat. But Tom, no, Tom doesn't want a cat because of how much he hates them, remember? He asked his employees what they think about it and they said the same thing. Get her a cat? I mean, isn't he like the richest person ever or something? I mean, he barely has to see it since, he's barely home. But whatever, I guess cats are really that bad. I love you, Alice. Even though you look like you want to kill me. We then meet Thing 1 and Thing 2. I call them that because that's literally what they are. They're just a thing in this movie. I feel like the only reason why they were there was to add comedic relief. It wasn't even funny. It's kind of random and stupid. But whatever, I guess they needed that funny part in this movie. I mean, if you were to go throughout this movie not seeing them, nothing would really change. I mean, in your mind, you would probably be kind of confused because whenever they mentioned them or something, but again, you probably wouldn't care. So Tom's late for the party and chooses to get a cat at the weirdest cat place you can ever find. I mean, if he didn't want to be late, couldn't he just send someone to get a cat while he was working? But yeah, again, plot. I like how they just copied the cats over and over again. It really adds to the creepy vibe, you know?
No, get away.
So we meet Christopher Walken, and to be honest, if I had to pick someone with the best acting in this movie, it would have to be Christopher Walken. I mean, sure, he only signed up for this movie for the money, but he actually makes the movie more enjoyable to watch instead of meow that.
Oh, hello.
Hi. You look familiar. Have we met?
Oh, I doubt it.
I know you from somewhere.
Well, I'm on TV a lot.
Yes, Animal Planet. I love that show.
No, not Animal Planet. I'm Tom Brand. I own Firebrand.
So Tom gets the cat and finds out that the tower in Chicago is taller than his because he needed the news to tell him that. He calls Ian and Ian has to tell him something apparently. And instead of going after the party or meeting Ian at the party, Tom just goes to the new Firebrand building and talks to Ian about the news. And here's the catch. Not only can they talk about it in the parking lot, they talk about the news on the roof. And not only that, Tom brings the cat with him.
You're firing me? Take my hand!
Tom falls for a few seconds, but then God says, yeet! Then Tom goes into a concussion. He wakes up as a cat and doesn't really react about how he's now 100% a cat and how he can see his own body. But come on, man, it's just a movie. Movies don't need to be realistic at all. The family goes into the hospital, they pick him up, he gets drunk, and he pees on a rug. You know, what your typical cat does. The next morning, he wakes up to some kind of dead animal food. I don't really know what that is, and I don't really want to know what that is. That looks very disgusting. And is given a litter box in the kitchen. Because who doesn't want to eat in the same place a cat poops in? So since Tom is dying, his son David is trying to take care of the business. But no, that pesky Ian Cox is always in the way to foil his plans. So Tom is the cat for a few days, and I'm guessing he's not acting like the typical cat. So they call the Perkins guy to see what the problem is with the cat.
This cat has not been fixed.
Oh! So the problem is that the cat is broken. It makes so much more sense now. Why else wouldn't he eat food that could possibly kill him? He's broken. So I guess this is the weird montage part of the movie when they show Tom improving on his life and reconnecting with his family. So David tries to get the company back from Ian, but fails because he sucked. And Rebecca finds out that her dad is the cat. And her mother finally chooses to pull the plug on Tom. This is probably the weirdest part of the movie. And I mean the weirdest part of the movie. So David gives off the impression that he's going to commit suicide by saying that he's going to give his first and final jump off the building.
So I'm gonna take my first jump. And my last jump.
While Rebecca's trying to show her mother that Tom is really the cat, Tom has to make a choice whether if he wants to go and prove that he is the cat or go with David to prevent him from committing suicide. Oh, it's a parachute! What a save! Ha ha ha! So funny! Ha ha! Ha ha! David and Tom kind of have like a complete stare off and stuff. So David opens up the parachute and completely forget how there's a falling cat right now. But who cares? It's a movie, am I right? No, it doesn't need to be realistic at all. Since Tom does not have a parachute, Tom dies. Then wakes up. So that was 9 Lives. Just a god-awful film. Congrats to me about making a video about movies and stuff like that. I said that I would do this back in 2017, but you know, I never got to it. That year went by so fast, I don't even know what's happening in my life. It took me 2 months to make this video, mostly because I didn't really find any encouragement to keep working on it, and I also had like a lot of homework to do, and I was at school for like most of the day, so I'm actually kind of happy that I'm done making the video, because this video has been like being processed for over a year. So, you know, yay! This thing is finally over! So yeah, I hope to be making an animation video later on. As you can see, my lip syncing was pretty trash. Hahaha, yeah, I suck at it. But I actually got a graphics tablet now, so I don't have to use my thumb to draw. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next video. Bye, see you later. I'm going to think about my life decisions for making this video now. Goodbye.